Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into part 5 of my NightLords project series. And this time it's all about the 30k Cataphractii Terminators. These ancient suits felt like the perfect thematic fit for my warband. Heavy, brutal and oozing with that terrifying Great Crusade era presence. They scream NightLords in every way. Now in this video I won't be going through every single step. Instead, I'll focus on the major elements of the model that make these Terminators stand out. If you're looking for a full breakdown of my approach, check out part 2 of this series where I cover all the core techniques in detail. With that said, let's get into it. First up, the power armor. I started by applying a smooth solid base coat using Vallejo Game Color Night Blue. Using an airbrush, this gives us the signature deep midnight tone that screams NightLords. After the base had dried, I moved on to the first highlight, where I thinned down Vallejo Game Color Ultramarine Blue and began highlighting armor plates focusing on the raised and curved edges. For my second highlight, I mixed Ultramarine Blue and Army Painter's War Paint Ice Yellow in a 50-50 mix. This mix was applied more carefully to the most upper surfaces. Think tops of shoulders, helmets, knees and the top of the fists. And then, for an even sharper highlight, I added more ice yellow to the second highlight mix, and applied it as an edge highlight across the armor. Take your time here, this step really defines the menacing contours of the armor. Now let's start on the bronze trim. Amazingly, these models have very little of them and didn't take very long to paint. So I carefully painted on using Army Painter Speed Paint Talos Bronze. Do take your time with this as you don't want to accidentally mess up your armor. Once the Talos Bronze was solid, I moved on to highlights. I used Scale Color Dwarven Gold to pick out the sharper edges and trim to give it more of a shimmer and depth. Now for all the red details, like the bat wings on the icons, I base coated them with Vallejo Dark Red. Then, for the highlights, I applied thin layers of bloody red focusing on the raised folds and edges. And for the final edge highlight for the red, I'm going to be mixing 50-50 Moon Yellow and Bloody Red. I'm going to be focusing this on the absolute top edges of the icon. Now for those grotesque skin trophies, here's how I painted them. I base coated them all with Army Painter's War Paint Agate Skin. 2 thin coats for good coverage. Then I washed the skin using Games Workshop's Contrast Sigvold Burgundy, thinned heavily with water. This gives the skin a bruised, bloody tone. After the wash had dried, I went back over the raised areas with agate skin, leaving the deeper shading in the recesses. For the final highlight, on the skin folds, I use Army Painter's War Paint Barbarian Flesh, picking out all the most raised and torn sections. The result is perfectly unsettling, exactly what NightLords icon you should have. And there you have it, another piece of the NightLords project series locked in. Our terrifying 30k Terminators are ready to strike fear into the hearts of the false Emperor's armies. If you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And stay tuned because in the next episode we'll be diving into more cursed warriors of Nostromo. Until then, remember, the night is dark and full of terrors.